Welcome back to the show. This is still Entertainment Guy here on DJ TV. I've got Long John the blog and Yabu Daiwa for here. All right, Rant and Bant is another amazing YouTube platform that we love to watch their content. But of course, one of their lead presenters, Burland and Gisela, opted out the beginning of the new season, and they've come out to give their reasons. Quite interesting reasons why they left the platform, but we are here to share our opinion on that particular matter as well. Yeah, you've seen the ladies. Yeah. They don't want to be part of Rant and Bant anymore. Yeah. And do you agree with the reasons they gave?
That they were not protected?
Yep.
Honestly speaking, I felt, to me, and this is my personal view, I don't think I don't believe they stopped because they didn't feel protected. Yeah, I don't feel, honestly, I don't think so. I felt they were not able, that's how I feel they were not able to agree on the fee. Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah, I think it's money. I think they were not able to agree on a fee because they became bigger, and I think they wanted more piece of the pie, and negotiations didn't go the way it was supposed to go, because I doubt it was. They were not forced to say the things that they said. That's the first thing about TV production. They were not forced to say the things that they said. They shared personal views. And, you know, sometimes you do a TV production, you want to cut some things out and stuff, but it changes the dynamics of the show. And as a producer who already you've been told that you've been briefed on what you want to say. I'm sure some things they said that were probably taken out or maybe edited or stuff. But I even saw the glitch release where they said one episode did not come out because one of them felt it didn't feel appropriate for it to come out. Okay. So I think there was a level of protection, but I think they could not agree on particular fees, and it came because, let's be honest, who got bashed the most than Ifeodo out of the three? Ifeodo was the most bashed on the first season. Isn't she still there? She's still there because I think negotiations went the way they are supposed to go. Because if you really want to enter the soup, you are ready for it. Like this episode they released, if it becomes a banger and people throw them for it, one day do you think they'll come out and say we did not protect ourselves? Do you think they'll see that? Because it's theirs. Yeah. You get it. They spoke about what they wanted to speak about. So I doubt it was mainly due to lack of protection. I think it was more of that. And even the things that went on the set, I think some things remember Shatwale went on the set. Yeah. And Shatwale gave bundles of cash to the host. So I want to pose the question. And I hope people will answer, like the three hosts will answer. Please, when the Shatwale gave you the bundle of cash, did you share the money with the production team? That's a simple question I'm asking. When they got the bundle of cash, did you share with the production team? Yes or no? If yes, fine. If no, then you know. Because if money come, you know, give production team, you enjoy the cash. But if bashing come, you say production team is fault. You get me? In life, you highlight the positives and highlight the negatives. They cannot sit on a platform and tell us they did not earn anything from the Glitch podcast. Yeah. They didn't earn. It didn't benefit them in their careers in any way. It didn't add to their popularity, to their reach, to their influence. If all these 3 points added, then I think the negative that came, you need to embrace it and chest it out. Because truly, if they didn't protect you and you were hurt, I don't think you come and sit on your own platform and post it out. Because you know how it feels. If something touches your soul and your heart, you know, go try them again. But because they've seen the benefit that comes along with it, plus the positives, because they are doing this and highlighting it because of the popularity of the Glitch show. This episode is trending because they spoke about Glitch. Yeah. So to me, I feel it was due to negotiations. They couldn't come to a consensus in the negotiations. I doubt they were like, we've ended this season, we'll not join again. Yeah. I think there was a discussion, then there was no agreement, and everybody moved.
And I believe that even the new episode, they've still gone the same tangent as what they were doing on
Bro,
I'm talking about my boyfriend, talking about my ex, talking about...
Which protection again? Which protection is which protection? So once you are enjoying the whole thing, enjoy the positive and the negatives. Like this show, we get bashed, we get insulted, we get threatened. But the truth is,
you don't have to blame me for him.
Yeah, you don't need to blame if I don't blame. Because at the end of the day, we sat here, we spoke. Some people are praising us, some are insulting us. We embrace or we enjoy, we go. It's simple.
All right, Long John, you have done production for quite some time now. What do you have to say about these development?
I would like to second what YB said. I think if logically what they are saying is true, if somebody is doing something to hurt you, you wouldn't wait for the entire episode, the first season to come to an end before you decide to quit. Understand? Even if it is contract, you can decide to opt out. Because of course, they are not meeting certain needs you require. So if you were able to exhaust first year, and probably because of second, maybe financial agreement or something, you guys couldn't come to a conclusion and then they change you guys.
No, they didn't come to say it's financial agreement.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need them to come and say. I don't expect them to come and say. You understand? Because definitely a whole season came to an end.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have an issue. It is after a new season came with new faces that you're having an issue. And you want to blackmail those people. I believe it's not right because whatever they are trying to do, I believe they want to trend because since they started their podcast, I've not really seen them in the news. I've not really seen them in the news. I think this is just another way
I think the reason why they came out to give this explanation is because there were lots of conversations about the fact that they were sacked and their contracts were not renewed. Because
are you listening to me?
Yeah.
There are a lot of conversations they always get. Is it all of them they attend to? They know where their eyeballs is. And besides, since they started this, they've not really had any positive trend, like any trend that will affect their brand.
About their previous
yeah. And I said, but they should also be cautious because brands are also watching. And I said, you don't know where your light might blow, and then somebody will say, okay, come, let's partner, or let's do something together. So they should just be cautious. But the whole thing is, if there was even an issue, I don't think, since you are not working with them, you should discuss it.
All right.
Because if you are not working with the person, and the person has not spoken about you since they started their second season, why should you discuss them?
All right.
Understand? This is not even an issue to start with. I don't know why they have to.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed also is that many of the young people have been complaining that if you want to learn, you want to grow as a young person in Ghana, Rant and Bants and Confessions shouldn't be a podcast you should be listening to. What do you have to say about that?
Rant, Bants and Confessions never said they were a good podcast. There are like a million podcasts that talks about business, talks about entrepreneurship,
a connected mind.
talks about creating a venture for yourself. Rant and Bants and Confession, it's not that. So it's a preference, and I think people enjoy podcasts like that. Me for one, I'm not like, I don't really enjoy such podcasts because I never listen to it. I enjoy music podcasts where people are talking about their success stories and their failures, so I'll be able to learn from those aspects. So you cannot use that as a yes. Just because I don't like that doesn't mean people don't like it. We have an audience for such content, and if you think it's not your own, leave it. It's not by force. They've not come and held their gun on your head to watch. So let's leave those who enjoy watching Rants, Bants and Confession to enjoy it, and feel free, because this life we go through a lot of stress, and we have a lot of way people take to distress, and if this is how they distress, good for them. So for those who say that if they want to grow, they should go and watch on TikTok. You've seen Ghanaian TikTok. Hey, funny stuff.
All right.
So if you want to learn, you watch something that's beneficial. If you want to laugh, you know where to.
All right, great. So that's it with Gisela's. I mean, their story with Glitch Africa.